Hello, and welcome to today's intention. Set up. Okay, so today let's focus on just being, not doing or trying, just enjoying every moment today for what it is. So let's go ahead and find a place to sit or lie down for the next 30 minutes and not be disturbed while we go into this practice. We're going to intend some reality. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to simply just let everything go. All of your cares and concerns just dissolve and float away. We can do without them for about half an hour. And for the next breath, I'd like you to fill up your belly as full as you can. And when you exhale, feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I want you to just really let everything go. Even if you let out sound, the sigh, just to really, really let everything go. Good. And now we're going to focus on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I'd like you to bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Our bodies are these most wonderfully loyal servants that just want to do our bidding. Sometimes we just need to ask. If you can, feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. We move on to the shins and the calves and the ankles and the knees. We feel everything relax. Every body area or part that we touch upon today, I would like you to just allow to revert back to its natural state of perfection, the blueprint that always was. No pain, no inflammation, simply wonderfully flowing vitality. Now we go into the upper legs, the hips, the buttocks, the pelvic area, and we feel everything loosen. Moving into the inner organs, the rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Our shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Our neck is supple, bearing no weight. Then we bring our attention to the skin of our scalp. This is where tension can hide sometimes. So I'd like you to just release anything that you're finding there right now. Almost as if your ears could wiggle. Maybe they can wiggle. And then now we move into the jaw. We allow it to unhinge, open up, and receive the breath of life. And then we feel all of our facial muscles melt into this pool of perfect relaxation. And we see if we can't get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And moving inwards, we ask our right brain to relax and then our left brain to relax. Now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do for us on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite them to have a virtual seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want our minds to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for a little while. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts, and they're moving so fast. Let's enlist the help of the elements to help us with this. We'll start with the element of fire. It's a beautiful tool for this job as it naturally burns up that which no longer serves us, purifying us, allowing us to be reborn from the ashes. And we can see the sun today as an element of fire. So maybe just imagine yourself being completely bathed in full sunlight. You're feeling the radiating heat from your skin. Maybe you're sensing the light right through your eyelids. This warm, fuzzy, comforting feeling. And then we'll turn to the element of water, also a beautiful tool for this job with our thoughts as it naturally retains memory in each drop. So perhaps we can stand in the middle of a gentle river. We're feeling the coolness and the wetness, the water as it splashes against our skin. We feel the pull of the current against us. And as we were standing there, we're just simply watching and observing with amazement and wonderment how all the negative patterns and all the traumas we've held inside from the past just simply detach and float downstream. And then we call in the element of air. So we're feeling the breeze or the wind against our skin, maybe making a few goosebumps rise. And the air's specialty with its current is to pull away all of the stories we tell ourselves, all our limitations, all the stories, and just really purify, leaving behind only the shining truth. And finally, we'll call upon the element of the earth with her magnetic properties to attract to her and stick to her any heaviness or burdens that we're still carrying. Let them go, release them, trust the earth to transform those energies into something higher vibrational, maybe something akin to a seed sprouting to new life. Now, if your thoughts tend to take you away on these wild rides, as soon as you realize it, I want you to just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what we're doing, back to your breath. Sometimes this practice is just simply continually bringing yourself back to this generous present moment where all things are possible. And eventually you find with practice that you're able to just stay here longer. Your thoughts have less power to kidnap you and take you away on some wild tangent. You get to stay in this beautiful, peaceful, serene, powerful present moment. And now we're going to take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity where the heart resides. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase. And I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And experience the buoyancy, the lightness of being as you're gliding down the staircase. And as you arrive on the bottom platform, I'd like you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. What I'd like you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP, backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open, and perhaps a bridge appears to go over a moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open just a bit. Brilliant beams of yellow, golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. Just be there for a moment. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in our perception right now to experience our energy bodies or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're kind of floating there, existing as a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience that right now. What color are you? Then you look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. Doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. There's no need to sacrifice anything to experience this. And there's no need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience when you first join in is a sensation of coming home. of belonging. And at some point, on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe. They are also you. We are all one being, one light, one consciousness. We're all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing. It's a place of miracles. And it's a wondrous place of creation. And that's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So right now, I'd like you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I'd like it if you could fill in the blanks, color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. We'll just sit in this complete, beautiful, flowing health and vitality right now. Really just experience it. Almost as if you're radiating light. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces too. And then expand it to include your community, and then the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. It's just a matter of focusing our intention and sending those frequencies out. And let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody's warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's plenty left over for comforts. So maybe we can travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us, we're seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled in many ways, many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives before. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something that you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost all track of time. That's kind of what you're looking for. Now see yourself going to bed at the end of your day, being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world. So, what does that look like now? And I want you to see everything as already happened. Don't care how it gets there, just see it as already done. So say we all. So I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together. Inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring. Progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadow and over the bumps. But for today, let's celebrate this wonderful existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in art, in laughter, in playing. I'm seeing us all at this huge outdoor music festival. Everyone simply rejoicing. All the relationships healing. I'm walking down the street in my reality. I'm seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as they pass by, watching the lights behind their eyes. It's truly magnificent. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together today. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something wonderful happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency resonance, this light, this love. All of a sudden, then the lower, heavier energies just drop away. all the righteousness and the judgment and the harming of others and the greed. It all falls away and we just naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. What joy. Even any governing agency in this reality is designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders to be transformed in the atmosphere above us into something more akin to something more in alignment with our vibrational frequency. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing all the connections cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. The atmosphere is so smooth. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're out having a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive, maybe you're bombing down a mountain for the last of the skiing of the air, or perhaps you're having a walk in the forest with your dog, enjoying the serenity. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your reality, I'd like you to just stop right now in your shoes and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. All the natural beauty and all the man-made beauty, and just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports us at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And I'd just like to connect with a little gratitude before we finish. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerabilities. Thank you to all the lessons I've learned. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all these beauties. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts. back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with love and light, healing and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I want you to take your entire created reality and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up that big energy ball. And then we're going to exhale. I'm going to release and share it with the world. Here we go. Build up that energy ball, make it crackle with life, and send it out. Give it all away. Exhale completely. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and light and healing and energy. Good job. I can just feel the concentric rings of energy encircling the planet, blanketing us in frequencies of peace and love and prosperity. Now I'm going to get you to wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper now. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. Really come back in. And when you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes. Just notice how you're feeling right now. You can come back to this state of being at any time with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so we can call it up on demand anytime, all the time. We become these natural walking, talking transmitters of high frequency energy that we're truly composed of anyways. It's more in tune with who we truly are. Creating the reality of our choosing all around us because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together this way, exponentially, by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded. It's all working and all good. If you've been doing this practice for a little while and you're very comfortable with bringing it all back in one breath, do begin to integrate this into your life. Every time you get a few seconds, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're standing in line, when you're cooking supper. And just notice what happens as you're instigating this into your life in the next few weeks. Be curious. Watch for synchronicities. What kind of shifts are happening for you? So I'll leave you with that, and we'll see you again tomorrow for the next intention. Have a great day.